what are your thoughts on the season?
Where do I start?
Make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place. Singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock
Wide receivers meet every Tuesday and Thursday. So chain gangs meet once or twice a week. Quarterbacks need to meet once or twice a week. That's what running backs need to meet once or twice a week. There's not going to be a perfect schedule. A lot of guys in other sports that just aren't going to be able to be there, which is fine.
Thoughts coming into the season, obviously my senior year, very excited.
You know, losing a big senior class was really rough for us, even going 9-2. You know, probably was one of the most fun years of like football I've had in my life.
You know, when I first came up, you know, it was just so consistent the way that West Deptford ran their off season.
Welcome. Take a look around. This is the 2020 West Deptford football team. It's about one thing and one thing only. Do you trust the eyes of the person that you're looking into? Do you trust the people that are around you right now, that they care about this thing, they're willing to sacrifice as much as you are? And I'll get the cards wrestling guys that will break it down. You're out. Best of luck tonight. Marby! What's up? What's that happening?
Because of the virus that hit in March, we had to push the preseason all the way back to July, which really set us back. The Phase 1 adaptation was something to look forward to, but was something that also made us a little anxious.
Start of Phase 1, you know, it was obviously exciting to be back with the guys, being on the practice field, just doing, you know, what we can with what we have. You know, the sprints, the push-ups, the agility work, the writing plays on the board outside, you know. It was definitely different, it was definitely tough, but it was what we needed to do.
Like, to have the phases as we did was very, very good for the team.
Practice every day, you know, walking up, getting your temperature taken, having your mask on. It was definitely a different vibe.
We knew that this delayed preseason either going to be a blessing or it was going to be a curse.
So the difference between COVID weight training and normal weight training was very, very different.
The whole COVID situation with the weight room was it was another thing just to get used to, and we had to adjust, you know, we IAO'd it.
Finally getting back into the weight room was a great thing for us, you know. We hadn't been in there for a solid 6 or 7 months.
With the normal weight training, we had cycles like Power Test 1, then we had Power Test 2, and then Ironman, which unfortunately we had to miss.
But to get that, you know, last month and a half that we got in the weight room was definitely huge, and it was definitely amazing to see some of the results that happened.
We had the Army, Navy SEAL training with Chris Howe, He put us through a 4-hour Navy SEAL training.
Down there, furthest the tree line. What was your last number when you were in? Down. Down. Up. Up. Down. Down. Up. Up.
And one of the things that we did was placed a big rock or boulder somewhere on campus, and we had to take that boulder and then we had to take it back to the practice field without picking the boulder up.
Rolling around in mud, pushing rocks, you know, miles and miles. It was definitely, you know, a great experience for a lot of our guys. Game 1, Haddonfield, definitely one that will stick with me forever. The lead up into that game was some of the most, you know, excitement I've felt in my life. You know, my senior season, all the work we put in the off season, it all leads up to this.
I get up and nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean?
It was just a step to just reassurance, like, you know, how we were going to rebuild and jump off of that game and how we were going to respond the next week. So, you know, it was definitely a lesson to learn, and it was a tough loss by a point, but, you know, we had to bounce back, and we knew that.
Willingboro was definitely a good experience for the team.
You know, going into that game, it really wasn't about who we were playing. It was really just about playing against ourselves and, you know, being the best versions of ourselves.
Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Now, might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Jump!
It was definitely an experience that we needed because that was a good team that we battled with for 4 quarters. Paulsboro, one of the hardest games of the season, but in my eyes, probably the most important game.
Another rivalry game, you know, down the road. It's always been a different outcome, just like Haddonfield. It was a rainy night. The vibes felt, you know, all from the start of the game and everything.
Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Get it and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Jump.
We knew after that it was time to go to work. It was done playing around.
And, you know, we went to work the next day in the morning, and there was just no goofing off from that point. We were just straight to work every single day, day in and day out. We knew what we had to do, and we did that.
So coming off of a loss like Paulsboro, the whole week for Camden was trying to find their identity.
We had a hard opponent coming in, and we knew that from the start. We fought all around every guy, offensive line, defensive line, the running backs, the backfield, the defensive backs, the line, everybody went to work that game, and that was our turning point.
A few different things go different in that game, and we come out with the win. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but it was one of the best games we played this year.
Coming out of that game, at the end of it, we looked at ourselves and we were like, wow, we can be a great team if we play like that.
That was the turning point of our season, I feel like. We knew from that point on, we were going to be a special team.
So when I go and block somebody, bro, I make sure Kobe get the ball. I make sure he get up. We gotta pick each other every time you see our brother on the ground tonight. Every time you see anybody that's in white on the ground, you pick them up every day.
Hey, Shorty. What's up, guys? Hey, Mom.
For the second half of 24 minutes, keeping the goose egg on the board. Everyone got it?
Sure. They love me. I think they want to go to homecoming with me. I mean, the way they're holding me, Jesus Christ.
Hey, let's go!
We kept saying it's a new season. We want to go 1-0 right now, and we did that. Came on top with a 30-point win, so not much more you could ask.
The Woodrow Wilson game, we knew who we were going against. They have a great history over there, and they won a ton of championships in the past couple of years.
They had just come off a close win to Haddonfield, and we had a close loss to Haddonfield, so we knew it was a team that we were going to be able to compete with. So going in, knowing that they were a good team, but we were turning our season around, so.
Coming off of a win the week before, we didn't really care. We knew who we were.
Those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces draw the same that burn crosses.
We came out swinging that game. I know Aaron rushed for like 3 touchdowns that game, maybe over 200 yards.
Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you.
It was a great game, especially being on the chain gang. I believe we ended up with 508 yards rushing or something like that.
A phenomenal win, and we felt great coming out of that, and we were ready for the rest of our season.
We really started to feel like we were a good team and we can do something special with the last 3 games that we have.
Sterling, they came into our field. We really didn't care who we were playing against, just like every other game that season.
Going into that game, we just looked to carry on the tradition of beating them, and we definitely did that with a first half stomping.
Work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of.
After that game, Coach Morrell said that we have a chance to have a winning record, even though how much of a bad start that we had, and how what we can do would be something very special for the city of West Deptford.
Another great game by us, just continuing our dominance.
It was just good. It was another confidence booster for the young guys getting into that game, so it was just a good win all around.
So our next broadcast will be next Thursday night, 6 o'clock, here West Deptford against the Thundering Herd.
I said earlier Woodrow Wilson was our best game, but Woodbury would be a close second.
Going into the Woodbury game, we had a rich history with them into the midget football program.
Sacrificed, the heart's been cauterized, hanging on to hope, shackled by the ghost of what I once believed that I could never be, what's right in front of me.
We were able to switch our mindsets to play that defense.
Just a good win, just to go out and beat a crosstown rival who's literally a minute away from the school, so it was just a big win overall. We all knew it was going to be our last game no matter what, and we knew we were going to go out with a bang. And from the start, it was just a competitive, physical game. Two dudes just butting heads, just going at it on every single play.
feel like they were very prepared for us. They knew a lot of what we were doing.
But then Aaron threw a little out pattern to Tyler Yates, and he ended up taking it about 80 yards. So that was the spark that we needed.
Unfortunately, we fell short and we started to come back a little too late.
Not the outcome we wanted, but definitely played hard that game.
You know, after that game, I really just look, back on that season, and I see, how hard we fought to get back into the light, and we crawled back from adversity, and we overcame a ton this season, and I was just proud to see, at the end of the game, just how far we came.
Further, I do want to thank West Deptford for everything you guys ever done for me. It's been a great few years, and I love it, man. Go Eagles, baby!
Just want to say thank you to everyone in this program. Being in the West Deptford football program for 13 years, it was a blessing. Obviously, the football was awesome, but definitely taught me a lot of life lessons.
Thank you to the football parents for everything that you guys do. Without you guys, I feel like we wouldn't really function as well as we do. Through your level of commitment and perseverance with dropping your kid off at 5 a.m. just to pick them up later on is something that we really do notice and we all really do appreciate.
The coaching staff, for the last 4 years, it's been crazy. So many memories, so much fun. And I really just want to thank you for making me a better man and making me a better football player. And I'm going to carry on my talents for the rest of my life because of what you guys taught me.
To the future of the program, guys, to the class of 2022, you guys are seniors now. It's crazy to see how much you guys have grown and how much you guys matured over the last couple of years. You guys have a role to play now after last year. You guys are now the big bad seniors that have to lead your team into war. To the class of 2023, you guys are doing it. You guys have potential to do something great. The entire team does, actually. You guys have an opportunity to play with some of the greatest people that I've ever met. Not only on the field, but off the field as well.
It's not what it takes. So tell me, why can't this be love? You want it straight from the heart. Oh, tell me, why can't this be
Yeah. Let's go, Lana, let's go! Let's go! Ready? Break down!